Hey guys, it's me and I'm back for another YouTube video, and today we are talking about, as you've seen the title, Bohemian Rhapsody versus Rocketman. Clash of the Titans. This is mostly going to be a voiceover video, so yeah, so let's get to it. So let's talk about the first film to ever come out of the two, and that is Bohemian Rhapsody. Now, the cast, in my opinion, was perfect. Rami Malek did a perfect job playing Freddie, and everybody was just amazing in their roles. But I have a few criticisms about the film. Now, the first thing I have to say about the film would be the fact that they used the pre-recorded songs from Queen. Now, there isn't actually a problem with this, but I think it would have added more to the atmosphere of the movie if they actually got the actors to record an album with the songs in it instead of just using remastered Queen songs. And I think it ruined the effect as well. Sometimes when they were doing concerts and it was the studio recorded version of the song, I think that kind of ruined it too. But I really love the story of it, actually. It tells the story of Queen and how they came to be and their struggle through what's going on at the time. So I love it. I mean, there are a few fictional points in that, but the same as in Rocketman, so you can't do too much evaluation of it. But I really like this film. Personally, out of 5, I'd only give it a 4. But you may argue with me, and if you want to, just do it in the comments. But be nice about both films. You know, Rami did such a good job with playing Freddie. He won an Oscar for it last year, and well done to him. The cast, again, it was perfectly done. They all looked like their respective people. And it was just, yeah, it's one of my favourite films, but I have to admit it's not one I would watch over and over and over again in the span of a week, maybe one that I'd watch a few times over a year. It has rewatchability, but not as much as I would like. Now let's talk about my latest obsession with both films and actors. Let's talk about Rocketman. Now, Rocketman was released last year and is an amazing film telling the true story of Elton John. Unlike Bohemian Rhapsody, this film is not watered down at all. You can tell by the amount of drugs and alcohol we see on screen and the mention of a bunch of different things that, you know, I might not want to say on this because I don't want to get demonetized. Well, it's not like I'm getting money from this anyway, but yeah, it's amazing. 5 out of 5 always. I've watched it on Saturday and Sunday, and altogether I've watched it 6 times, so I think I'm obsessed, and Taron is amazing. Unlike Bohemian Rhapsody, Rocketman actually used Taron's singing voice. They recorded an entire album with Taron singing. He plays Elton teenage to adult, which is absolutely amazing. His voice is perfect for this role, and he took this role within his stride, and he felt like he didn't need to lose any of his dignity at the door because he would have to wear all of these huge elaborate costumes. Now, I love this film and I really don't have any criticisms for it. I try not to be biased towards Rocketman here, but it's really, really hard when the film is done so perfectly well. And yeah, a huge major difference as well is that this film is actually a 15, whereas Bohemian Rhapsody is a 12 rating, meaning, you know, it's gonna be a little bit less. It's gonna be more raw with its storytelling. Now, unlike Bohemian Rhapsody as well, this was done like a musical, and I love the style of this. The cinematography is amazing. I have no bad things to say about this film. I advise everyone to go watch it. And yeah, I just love it so much. So yeah, I also want to add a quick congratulations to Elton John and Bernie for winning the Oscar for Best Original Song for I'm Gonna Love Me Again, which is at the end of Rocketman, which Elton sings with Taron. I'll leave the link to Elton's Oscar performance down in the description box down below. What do you think? What's your favourite? Which one do you prefer? Bohemian Rhapsody or Rocketman? let me know in the comment sections down below. If there's anything I've missed, please let me know. I tried to make this like a kind of short video, but I'm just like, You know, I love both films, but I don't want to go into too much details. As you could tell, I used the entirety of the trailers without the texts. So, you know, it's my first like proper voiceover video, so I was kind of nervous about it. Also, excuse my cold. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, don't forget to hit that, tag that like button with your likes, and comment down below which one do you prefer, which film what improvements do you think each film could have, and what is your favourite scene from either Bohemian Rhapsody, Rocketman, or both? Please let me know in the comment sections down below. I'd love to interact with you guys. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well, and hit the notification bell right next to it to get notified every time I upload a new video. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching this, and I'll see you next week. Bye!
But you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air, like a blazing flare.